on a see if Sue got a notification on a texter. Yeah, like oh, there you are.
Because it pops up on my Xbox. It goes, you're broadcasting in it.
Yeah, it's because I'm doing it on like 4 different live streaming websites at once, like Twitch, YouTube, Mixer. That's to do with like the Xbox. That's that Xbox live streaming service. And you now. I'm not gonna lie, I've never used Mixer or you now before Mixer went on Xbox. I probably wouldn't have known what it was.
Wow, we really need wood.
Yeah, do you know why? It's because I'm creating a fence for the to get this done. So I'm using all our wood, and I'm making a farm as well. So
Wow, we got 2 black wool, 2 white wool, 2 grey wool.
yeah, that's so annoying.
Oh no, we got 3 black wool. There was 2 in one chest, 1 in the other.
Oh, that'll be why then.
We should sleep.
Oh yeah, that's true actually. I forget that we could sleep because we've got beds now. I'm here, so there we go. There we go. She texted me before I could even text her. It's just so funny because of how random it is. Okay, I'm just gonna wait before the Xbox advert passes so I don't get copyrighted to absolute dog shit for their copyrighted music. I'm sure their music will be copyrighted. Okay, well that's working. I'm putting saplings down so you can get trees. Are there any saplings in the chest?
I have no clue. This tree has so much wood in it. What the hell? This tree legitimately had like 20 wood in it. Maybe more. Hey, I found an apple. Wow, a stick fell out of the tree.
Yeah, apparently you can get sticks now. I noticed that, but I didn't mention it because I wasn't too sure if you were just leaving random sticks around. I'm not gonna lie, I generally thought that.
Yeah, that's weird. I found more apple. I swear apples are just falling out these trees. Maybe they. There's a zombie chasing me. He just jumped in the river because he was dying.
Yeah, basically just need to get as much wood as possible for a bit. There we go. That you're getting that. Oh yeah, I was reading up here, and I didn't realise, but in Formula E it isn't down to the everyone has the same level of performance in their car. So basically, if someone does bad, it just means they're crap. It's not actually down to like no one has an advantage. Yeah, it's not down to having a better car. It's just down to who the better driver is. Like Lewis Hamilton could drop down to like Mercedes in Formula E, but like he could be like the worst driver on in like the thing if he isn't good at it. That would be a weird feeling.
That'd be weird.
So yeah, like I've ran out of food. So yeah, you can literally tell like who the best and who the worst is by watching them race every week. They've changed the rules so much. It's ridiculous. The rules are mental, although I don't mind the rules. Like, oh damn, I'm getting hit by a zombie. They've changed the rules so much, it's crazy, but I honestly am not that fast. Like, there's like, there's this rule, like, they've done how they do the race is that the race lasts 45 minutes. So basically, how much energy your car's got in the battery is how much it has for the whole race. You can't like, obviously it's not possible to charge it regardless anyway, but like whatever's left is left basically. So if you get your car to 0%, that's you done for the race. Also, it's 45 minutes and one lap. So like once that timer reaches 45, once the timer reaches 0, you've got a lap left basically. Which in my opinion is a good thing, because it means like you can sort of shoot out for the race really. There's no well, there's still pits, but like you don't change car or anything. There's no, you don't change like cars like you used to. Pardon?
What do they pit for?
If you need to change your wing, like if you get hit and you need to, that's like literally the only time you can, it's the only time you go into the pit lane basically. What else? They've, instead of they did this thing called fan boost, and instead of for 3 people, it's 5 instead. Also, there's this thing called it's gonna sound complicated. It's not like complicated. Like when you watch the actual race, you'll understand it. But like there's this thing called attack mode, and you have to use it twice in a race or you get disqualified. And I can't remember who it was, but there was somebody who kept accidentally missing attack mode. Like he would go into it, slows you down. Like it lets you use a certain amount, but like you have to go to like the edge of a corner or something to be able to use it properly, basically. Also, their next race is in Monaco, so
They go around. They do the same track, don't they?
I think so. I can't remember, to be honest. It's been a while. If not, it's pretty much the exact same. They'll only change like one corner. It's in Monaco though this weekend. I saw it advertised literally just before I came on. Pardon?
Can you sleep quick?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's in Monaco, so where the hell are you? Are you through that door?
No, I'm just getting trees.
Oh. I love how you put loads of doors on stuff. If you're wondering why there's a random room with nothing in, it's because I was gonna make it the room to put the beds in, but the sand was annoying me. So I just put it elsewhere.
For some reason, there's just a spider following me around. Even though they don't attack you in the day, it's literally just following me while I cut down trees.
I'm just sorting out the wheat farm, giving it room to expand as well.
David Beckham got banned from driving.
Yeah. I'm not shocked. He was like, he was on his phone in London while driving. That was why. And he got caught on camera doing it, so obviously, like,
What an idiot.
obviously he was gonna get caught when he's on camera. I got bones, so I can use the bone meal. I need like another fence gate for sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's a few things that I need to do. The first thing I need to do is get, oops, accidentally hoed a bit of grass. The first thing I need to do is get more seeds. There we go. Getting seeds. Then I can expand the thing. I need a few fence gates though, because our thing's so long that I always have to walk to the start and then walk to the end. It's kind of annoying.
Straight. Just have to run all the way.
Yep. Damn, there's loads of saplings here. And sticks. Let's put them all down. It keeps like double tapping, it's so annoying when I'm trying to just put one thing down. by the way, just in case you was wondering, if you don't want a bit of land to be destroyed and a creeper's in water, it doesn't blow anything up while it's in water.
Sorry?
If you don't want a part of the thing to be destroyed and the creeper gets stuck in water, then you can let it blow up in water because it doesn't do any damage.
Oh, that's true.
I knew about it. It's been a thing for ages, but I forgot about it because obviously I haven't played this in so long.
Mm.
Yeah, it still blows up. It just doesn't do any damage to anything.
What is that? Oh, it's a villager. 1 emerald for. Oh look, this guy does all of the trades for potions. He's got 2 Look, he's got 2 llamas attached to him.
Really?
Mad.
I need to make like 4 fence gates. Then I'll just place them down. Don't know how to make fence gates though, so.
Really, you just need sticks and wood. So.
Okay, I put a fence gate.
Lol, that cow's dead. It fell into a hole which just is a massive hole down to a cave. Nope, I just jumped out and killed him. You sleep quick.
Yeah. I'm on my way.
Ow. Creeper blew me up. Oh, it did 0. It didn't even hurt me. Even though it sent me backwards, it didn't even hurt me. It did destroy bare trees, so. That's good.
I put down loads of fence gates so you can sort of get around anywhere really. I just need, there's two things I want, oak wood planks and bone meal. Those are the only two things that I need. Okay, I found more bone, so okay, that's good because I need bone meal.
I see what you mean about creepers lying up in water and doing nothing.
Yeah, they literally do nothing. They don't do any damage at all.
Wow, did that just drop an iron sword? It did as well. Them floaty things in the sky, if you kill them, they drop an iron sword.
Might be random because I've killed a few of them and not had any item drop.
Yeah, maybe it's random then.
Okay, I made a door.
I think I've got all the trees now. My second axe is just about to die, so I've got a bunch of apples.
you doing that to destroy the thing because it's annoying you. That's what happens to me. I get paranoid when.
It's because there's wood still in it. That it
Yeah,
doesn't fall.
so it won't fall. Yeah, that's what I mean though. Like, it annoys the fuck out of me every time.
It just looks weird having like a bush floating in the sky.
Yeah, I always get rid of them. Should have seen it, man. The Jeremy Kyle show was shocking. Some woman was, her boyfriend was is a pedophile, and she was like going, she was like disowning her son for him, basically. It's crazy. Definitely a one to watch, trust me. Oh my god, I was shocked. My favourite line was, "It was never proven," even though he was found guilty in court. They don't just find you guilty in court for a laugh, you know. Pretty sure they would rather not be wasting their time trying to be putting people away in prison.
So that's what I find funny when someone's like, "Oh, it wasn't proven," but then
And
they're
it,
like, "Actually got."
even though
guilty.
they've got, yeah, like he's on the sex offenders register and everything, but
Like,
but because she hadn't seen the proof herself, apparently that's alright. I just thought it was funny, man.
That's pretty much the definition of proven.
Yeah, like oh my god, it was yesterday's episode, so if you want to watch it, yesterday's episode. It was mad. And it was mainly because her son had a kid himself, so he didn't want his baby around a paedophile, obviously.
Yeah.
She was like, "I trust him." That's what she said. She was like, "I trust him with the kids." I was like, jeez.
Oh, you dumb.
And guy's a paedophile, and she's like, "I trust him around the kids." Me and Sue were just like, what the fuck? This guy's like a full-on paedophile, and he like rapes kids and shit, and this woman's just like, "Nah, man, it's alright." Rape is bad anyway, but when you're doing it to kids, it's another story.
It's not normal behaviour.
Yeah. It's the way this woman like accepts it. Well, that's right. But I just think this woman's just given up, so she's just like accepted the fact that he's done it, and then tried to justify it somehow.
Yeah.
Because like, there's not really any other way. There's not really any other reason why. Oops.
Oh, I must have got blown up from behind.
Yeah. Was it anywhere near our house or anything?
Yeah, I think spider
Oh well.
thingy. But no, I was running away from the house, so
I
should
don't think. I can't see anything damaged. I can't see anything damaged here, so let's get this crap down. What? It's told me that my bed was too far away. What's that all about?
Yeah, that happened to me as well. There's monster. Oh, I got 19 apples.
I've got 0. How much wood have you got?
Look in that chest. There's a billion.
Do you wanna help build a building now? Just so you can get it done. Because I've got like 6 stacks of wood now.
Yeah.
But like, I wanna like... Hey, I found bone here, so I'm gonna turn that into bone meal. Oh, I need to tell you something after the stream.
There was loads of bones in there. Did you take them?
Nah. I need to tell you something after the stream that I forgot. It's nothing bad, but... Or like, it doesn't affect my life or your life, but... But obviously I don't want to say it on stream. Because it's kind of awkward.
Nah, everyone who sees the stream is gonna be like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah. It's just something silly, like, it literally doesn't mean anything. It's not gonna affect my life or your life, it's just funny. But there's no point in saying it on stream.
Our chest has loads of stuff in it now. I'm pretty sure that they're both nearly full. So I'm just getting rid of like all of the stuff that we don't need in it.
Yeah. Like rotten flesh and crap.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. Oh, can you actually not? Lol. This spider come at me, so I set it on fire. Why did it even attack me? It's light outside.
Yeah, maybe it's because you was in a cave.
Only in our house.
That could be why.
But it died via being set on fire. Unlucky.
Oh, damn.
See, I told you. Why are they attacking us?
I think it's because they were in a cave. Like, we're in a cave, so... It was just so funny when I went Valpro and some guy was trying to be like a massive hill and he just stacked it on the ring. Oh my god.
That must be so embarrassing.
Like, he was being such a big hill and then all of a sudden stacks it on trying to get up the apron and everyone just starts absolutely pissing themselves. Like, the whole crowd just laughed. Like, that's how you know it's embarrassing, when the crowd are just laughing at you.
That's just peak. There's a potion of healing in our chest.
Yeah. It's because, when I killed a witch, or something like that, that's what it dropped.
I'll organise the chests a bit.
Okay. We can make like a chest room anyway.
I got chests for blocks and like iron and stuff like that, and then you'll be able to see anyway.
Yeah. Or all we can do is we can just make a chest room one time. It's night time now, by the way. I love how you just put loads of stuff on fire. Do you know, is there any dirt? Do we have any dirt?
Yeah, we have a load of that.
Can you get a load of dirt and come out here?
Yeah, give me a minute.
Also bring all the wood, like wood as well. I don't know why, but when he was in America, someone casually had a limo outside. It was random. You should see it. Wrestle Talk have like 4 different memes at the moment. Do you remember the Byron Saxton one they had?
Yeah.
It really is Byron Saxton. They actually stopped that now because they did something about it. They like did a whole meme about it. But anyway, they've got 4 now. They've got so many memes now. Like, they have to do a meme for like every single time they do a version of the show. The ones that I can think of off my head, one of the memes is Bobby Roode's mustache. They're like, we need to have a mustache break, and then they do this like montage of Bobby Roode's mustache. But they will just do it randomly, like they'll just be like doing an episode and then they'll be like, we need a mustache break, and then they will just do it. They've got another one where they use the instrumental to Bobby Roode's theme song and say "genius" with a picture of Vince McMahon biting on like a fucking pole or something. Like, obviously they're making a joke about the whole draft. And then there's like two others, but I've forgotten what they are, to be honest. What else? Oh yeah, they have one for Shane McMahon where they're like, the best in the world, and then they do it for a long while and then stop. It's really funny. There's another one as well, but I can't remember what it is.
Alright, what did you need me to grab? Wood?
Yeah, wood and dirt. I'm gonna be getting dirt. Apart
Right,
from
we
the
got no
back
dirt.
bit, apart from the bit at the back where the where there's no no door, because I was gonna extend it further. That's why there's no point in doing that bit yet. Just do like the sides if you're gonna put wood down. The front and the sides where the door is. Oh, and they do one about Baron Corbin. They're like, it's Baron Corbin's mid-card of evil. You can't, and then they're like, you can't escape Baron Corbin's mid-card of evil, and then Ollie Davis gets really small. Like when he's saying it, and they like make, huh?
How high am I making it?
I don't know really. Make it quite high. I didn't really know how high to make it either. It's like, you can't escape Baron Corbin's vortex of evil. Because like Baron Corbin always randomly has like mid-card heels that take everyone out, innit? So they just take the piss out of that. Oh yeah, and they have a meme about Jeddah. They're like, it's the beautiful, progressive city of Jeddah. Because it's in Saudi Arabia, innit? So they're just taking the piss out of the whole women's wrestling thing, innit? Because they can't do women's wrestling there.
Yeah, that's true.
So they're like, it's the beautiful, progressive city of Jeddah. I don't understand why. Like, you can tell WWE did that for money because they always try and big up women's wrestling, but they always take it backwards, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, they big it up, they try and pretend like they made up the women's revolution, and then sign a deal for a country that women aren't allowed to wrestle in.
That's just WWE logic right there.
And did you I I can't remember who did it, but did you see someone did an interview saying that they really started the women's revolution? I can't remember who did it, but someone did it. I think it could have been Sexy Star who did it. And literally, to give you an idea of how badly she's hated after that Rosemary incident, literally, I saw basically every wrestler reply getting mad about it. Even the people she's worked with. Like, she worked for like Lucha Underground and stuff, and even Joey Ryan had a fit about it.
Apparently, Lucha Underground's gonna be gone.
Yep. I'm pretty sure I told Charlie that. I was like, yeah, we can't play TW, that like wrestling booking game as Lucha Underground on the new one. It's like, because it's probably not happening. It's because of because they like had a thing where they like they basically said to the wrestlers they can get out their contract any time they want, and then all of a sudden we're like, no, you ain't getting out of your contract.
Did you see that Cain Velasquez is casually going to AEW?
Oh really? I heard about this, but I thought he would be like a staff member. He could be a good bodyguard.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, he'll be like those like fake bodyguards though, like Joey Mercury and Jamie Noble, innit? Do you know what it was? It was because he did wrestling training with WWE, and then he just sacked them off. That was why. That's a true story, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
He was
Probably
like,
because they probably wanted him to get beat by Brock Lesnar.
yeah. They'd have thrown him in NXT. He's like, I'm well too old for NXT, you goofs. Might as well go back to sleep now, you know.
You can tell run away.
But you was running away while I said it, so. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that.
The door's all messed up.
I keep forgetting that when you press the B button, it don't drop your stuff now.
Yeah.
It's down, innit? So I'm always getting confused.
Also, I try and get into the bloody crafting and stuff. I always miss the inventory, should I say? Oh, there's a baby zombie. I'm a she.
Just need iron now. I'm just making an iron pick quick or not pickaxe, shovel. I'm gonna drop this for you. I'm gonna give this to you. I'm gonna sleep quick and then drop this stuff for you. Had all this crap in my inventory. There we go.
Oh, it's bloody raining.
Make it sound like real life.
It is raining in real life.
Yeah.
You done the doors messed up. Oh, for
Did
God's
I?
sake,
What's happening?
Whoa. That lightning was way too close to me.
Is it lightning for you? In
Oh
real
my.
life?
On Minecraft.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Hey,
it's not even raining here. Like in real
the
life.
lightning struck in Minecraft so close to me, it's unreal.
I can't hear it 'cause I have to. Obviously, I have to
outside,
hear you,
like,
so.
there's a bloody. Guess what? We already got a cow in our barn. Oh, yeah, the lightning is bare close to us. Jesus Christ. I hope you can't get hit by lightning on this.
It'd just be random, innit? If you could get hit by lightning.
Can you hear it?
Yeah. I can like hear it through your TV. Oh damn! It shot right next to me. I saw it.
See what I mean?
It like shoots at random places.
Gonna be peak if it hits one of us.
Yeah. There's a guy or I don't watch him, but I just randomly found his channel. He was doing video on computer parts, and basically he was catching out all the, not really scammers, but people who are just listing their computers for a ridiculous price. So basically he called out on a, that was the bit I was meant to, that was the bit I was mentioning not to worry about building up, because I was going to extend it anyway. Oh well. But anyway,
I caught a cow already.
Anyway, what he did, was he basically said don't buy this guy's computer, it's a scam. Another guy suing him over for some reason, even though he's putting up a computer for a ridiculous price. He basically put up the computer that I had for like 3,000.
What's he suing him for?
I think he's suing him for like defamation or something like that. I don't even know. I don't even know how you could sue someone or how that would be able to go through.
He ain't gonna be able to. He ain't gonna win.
No, because he. Do you know what he said? He kept telling him to do as well. He kept telling him to put his address off the thing, even though it was a public address. That was like the dumbest thing I've ever heard someone say. Oh, what is this? What the fuck? Ben, look over here. What the hell? What the fuck? What is this?
One sec. I'm right behind you.
Look at it. Can you? What the fuck? They just all spawned in front of me. Oh, at least we're gonna get bone meal now. That was so random.
Oh, there's another one still there.
They literally just all spawned in front of me. I was like, what the fuck?
Lol. Here you go.
Oops. Accidentally turned it into white dye. Well, I'm getting rid of that because I don't even know what it does. But anyway.
You dye your leather pants white. You got full iron.
Yeah, I accidentally took the whole. Oh, what on the I
Like,
got.
iron armor.
Yeah, I just made it when we went to the cave. Yeah, I accidentally took a few stacks of. I took like a stack of iron with me by accident.
So I was wearing full iron anyway. But obviously I'm just doing this, so I was like, no point in just wasting my iron. Might as well just wait till we go cave again.
Yeah, exactly. I just did it when we was going to the cave just to be careful, because you can't like manually save now. It like auto saves, so. Not gonna lie, I feel like now that NXT there's WWE is signing people for NXT all over the place. I feel like WWE is gonna ruin loads of wrestlers' careers,
Yeah, probably.
because it's not like, I'm not saying NXT is crap. I'm just saying the way they hire people is crap.
NXT's good, and it'll probably help the people. But then
Yeah,
as soon as it comes to like moving on from NXT, they just kill wrestlers.
yeah. It's not even that really though, because people get lost in people get lost in NXT. People are gonna get lost in how many people are signed up for NXT. Funnily enough, you see that guy who we watched in that match that I saw. He got signed up by NXT, by the way. Didn't take long, did it? We watched that match like 3-4 months back, and he signed for WWE. Yeah, but yeah, I think they get lost in the shuffle. It's just a good thing that NXT do live shows quite a lot. Otherwise, these people would basically not have careers in wrestling. Like, the thing is, because you're locked, because a lot of NXT people can do show, like, it's mainly for like NXT UK people, but because they can do shows outside of WWE, they're lucky to be paid and all that all the time. But
Yeah, that's true.
but like, if they couldn't, they would be screwed, because a lot a lot of them would only be able to do that. So a lot of WWE wrestlers that a lot of wrestlers that oh yeah, it's like Kyle O'Reilly. He was part of Progress Wrestling's new tournament. It's called Super Strong Style. He was in that, and now people are taking the piss because WWE and Progress have like a working partnership or something, and so now they call it Progress WWE now. Because like, they always have their wrestlers. Like in last year's tournament, they had Cassius Ono.
Wow. That's
He likes British wrestling though, so he said in an interview he loves British wrestling. That's why he did the show. He could probably, I'm pretty sure he had a match in NXT UK one time.
Yeah, he was in the tournament.
Was he in the UK tournament?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I thought so. Even though it still doesn't make sense. At least it was him, and it wasn't some other guy who like, I hate that. How they call it NXT UK. They might as well just call it NXT Europe, because it's not NXT UK anymore.
Well, if they call it Europe, that would be lying as well, because they got bloody champ from wherever it's from, New Zealand or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. See, I'm gonna check Progress Wrestling, see who is in that tournament. Yeah, David Starr won it. He rejected WWE, you know. He told Wrestle Talk straight up. He was like, fuck 'em. That's what he said in his interview. He was like, fuck 'em. I want to be treated like a human, not a thing. That's what he said. Yeah, because Walter is their European, is the heavyweight champ at Progress, and the Atlas champion, which is just like a heavyweight title basically. See, I want to see like the card. So here was all the people, yeah. We got Chris Brooks versus Ilya Dragunov, who's in NXT. Trevor Lee versus Trevor Lee versus Aerostar. Trevor Lee's in NXT. Travis Banks versus DJZ. DJZ's in NXT. Artemis Spencer versus David Starr. That's literally the first match where no one's from NXT or WWE. Kyle O'Reilly versus Chris Ridgway. Seen Chris Ridgway about 100 times now. Darby Allin versus Paul Robinson. That's literally another match with nobody from NXT. Lucky Kid versus Jordan Devlin. Oh, been hit by a fucking creeper. Jordan Devlin's in NXT UK. He's Irish. And Kyle Fletcher versus Darga. That's another one with nobody from NXT. Darga's from Impact anyway, so, or TNA, whatever you want to call them.
I'm surprised they let their people work with people from TNA.
There was a rule that they had where they weren't meant to, but either they're not allowing the rule, or they're trying to cheese their way through it by saying that because they work for AAA as well, it means they're not an Impact wrestler. Or maybe like, because they could be like under contract with just AAA and they're just letting them use them for Impact every now and then, because Impact have a affiliation with AAA, I think, so it lets them use them all and crap like that. It's just confusing. There's a wrestling game I play. I usually use that to be able to get an idea of stuff, but I haven't played it for a while, so I don't know if they're connected or not. But yeah, there was a rule where Impact wrestlers weren't allowed to wrestle WWE wrestlers, but either they managed to convince them round the idea, or they said that they were from AAA or something. So, because they were all like Mexican, like Aerostar, Daga, he's Mexican. Daga and Aerostar were in Lucha Underground as well. So they could have gotten around it and said like, oh, they work for AAA, innit? They're not Impact wrestlers. That's a possibility. I'd have said that. So yeah, I can't believe Walter's NXT UK champion. Well, I can because he's a fucking beast, but but I can't believe it because why would they? Or I say why would they? It's because he had no one to verse and he never defended it. Their NXT UK champion was like the biggest waste of money ever. They never Pete Dunne never defended it, and then when he did, it was always against the same person, or like you just knew he was gonna win.
Oh, Pete Dunne vs Tyler Bate again.
Yeah, that's basically what it was every week, wasn't it? Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate. I can't remember when it wasn't. And the thing is, yeah, is even when he was on Progress, he defended it like twice on a Progress show. He'd come out with it as well on Progress. He'd come out with the title. I've pretty much seen all the people that they put on the thing. I still think I would do a good job if WWE, if I was on NXT. I actually think I would, because I go to all these shows, so like I can kind of gauge like if someone's good or not. Like there's not really anyone who I'd say has been shit. There's only ever been one. There's only, or not one, but two people who I thought are really crap. But that's about it. I've never thought, bloody hell, these lot are bad. And also, I like watching British wrestling. I hate watching WWE and stuff. And there's more interaction as well. Like when we went to a venue you didn't even sit at. It was so good. You get to talk to the people as well. Like it feels more like people than just objects. Like WWE treat them like objects. Also in England, to be fair, in England you don't have to worry about getting injured. It's only in America because the NHS. I hate it when people get mad like, oh, you did a death match, you shouldn't be able to get free healthcare. It's like, so what? They pay for it, so they pay taxes, so they should be entitled to over something. Over.
Can you put torches in the barn?
Yeah. Just put it on like around the wall, innit? Yeah, it's like they pay taxes, so that would mean that that basically part of it goes on healthcare. So why not?
Yeah,
it's not a problem. I don't see the problem in it. It's just a laugh anyway.
People use their healthcare for dumber stuff than that.
And
so.
Exactly. Like I cracked my head open one time, and I did it in a dumb way as well. So it's like,
mate,
what I did was
people
worse.
Use the NHS to get bloody boob jobs and stuff.
I know.
Seriously.
It's like surely like like it doesn't matter, like it's not that much of a big deal. It's mainly Jimmy Havoc who does it. And anyway, now that Jimmy Havoc's on AEW, he's probably going to be living in America anyway, so he's going to have to pay for his injuries now. Or actually, he won't. AEW will, but you get the point. He's not like, someone's going to have to pay for it, if you get what I mean. It's not going to be free now. Yeah, like, if I worked for NXT, like, and I could, like, bring people in, there'd be a lot of people that people wouldn't know or wouldn't be massive names that I'd bring in because I know I could make them into names. That kind of sounds big-headed, like, But yeah, like I'd prefer to bring in people that not many people have heard about to be made a big name. Like, also, if I could, basically that wrestling game that I play at this point, but if I could, I would just release the utter shite that WWE have hired. Like, they have like NXT wrestlers in the UK division that they've literally just randomly hired. They need to that they've randomly hired and then made wrestle. Like, I hate it when they do that because it never works out. Which reminds me, actually, I can't remember what NXT she was in, but there's this company that I watch who've had Tony Storm wrestle for them, Tegan Nox, Kairi Sane, Io Shirai, all that. They managed to bring in Zayda, if you remember her, from the Mae Young Classic. She was wrestling for like China, even though I'm pretty sure she's American, but whatever. And that's another thing, in the Mae Young Classic, they get, just to make it seem like everyone's from a different country, they get American people to wrestle for the most random countries ever, just because they're like nans from India or something. That's another thing that I hate as well. Like, someone was wrestling for like the Dominican Republic even though she was American. It's kind of like football, innit? Someone from non-league is playing for like some random ass country because they can't get a call up for England. It's another reason why when someone gets to the Premier League, why they play for the most random country on earth, because they think or at least, like, even if they don't have faith in their abilities, they're getting capped, which is hilarious.
Like Berahino.
And he plays for Burundi. Like, guy could have had a call up for England. Well, not anymore now, but there was a possibility he could have back in the day when he was actually scoring goals. Or he was like a young top talent.
I think Berahino's like the prime example of when you're a young player and you get that offer to go and play for a sick team, why you should definitely take it.
Yeah. It was like that for Tom Ince, innit? Do you remember when he was wanted by like Inter and stuff, and now he plays for Stoke in the Championship? That was one of the worst career moves ever. Did he like join someone who got... I'm pretty sure he was wanted by like Inter and then he got relegated that year. He rejected them.
Yeah.
He got relegated with somebody like Huddersfield or someone, didn't he?
That's just peak.
Sometimes people generally get unlucky, but like, you're alright when it's there, just fucking take it. At least you're doing it late tomorrow. It just means we can just play till whenever tonight, I guess.
Yeah.
To be honest, we played quite late yesterday anyway, but... And
I
then...
was meant to be back in today, but...
Oh, did you actually called off?
Yeah.
That's jokes.
I just couldn't do it. I just could not wake up at like 5 in the morning.
You should just be like, I'm still recovering from the plane, innit?
That's what I did say.
Did you literally say that?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. They can't really say anything to you about it though, to be fair. What are they gonna say?
I came in yesterday and I was dying.
Yeah. It's true. It's a good excuse to use, to be fair. Yeah, like, they can't say anything to you, because if you made a mistake, then they'd be having a pop if you came in. Not that you would, but I'm just saying, like, it's a good excuse to use.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, by the way, there's already cows in our barn.
That's hilarious. I just, like, what I'm doing is I'm just collecting, dirt, so I can extend the back of all the shit. Oh yeah, do you remember that wrestler Priscilla Kelly, the woman who had the tampon thing? Did you hear about that? I'm pretty sure you heard about it, because I think you mentioned it to me. But I already knew about it, but I'm pretty sure you mentioned it to me. She like took out a fake tampon and licked it, and then everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's fucking disgusting."
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
She's coming to a kid-friendly promotion in England. Brilliant. And I'm gonna be seeing her, so that's jokes. I might ask her about the tampon incident, innit?
Just be like, why?
I'll just be like, don't worry, people judge for no reason. Even though if it makes you money, I'm pretty sure they'd all do it.
Yeah.
It's funny because she literally had a match against Joey Ryan after that, basically because of what she did. He rejected WWE, you know. WWE offered for him and he rejected them as well.
WWE wouldn't be able to let
Yeah.
him do him.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to do it. I think that was part of the reason why he didn't go. And because they offer less money than what he's making. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of lost now. What's our coordinates? What's your position?
453.
453. Okay, there we go. I found it. I was just looking in the wrong direction. I've got like 6 stacks of mud, so yeah, he basically rejected it because he'd make less money in WWE than he would anywhere else. I'm not sure if it's because he's popular or if it's because you can generally make more money. I know you can make more money outside of WWE, but I'm not sure if it's because he's more famous than most wrestlers or if it's generally because he can. Because you can, if you get what I mean. Damn, it doesn't feel like we've been going for an hour and a half. I was just looking at the time and how long we'd been live streaming for. An hour and a half, apparently.
Just
It doesn't feel like it.
now I finished that barn, I might go mining for a bit.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm literally just gonna extend it.
Make sure you don't let the cows out.
Yeah, I won't. I love how there's a witch over there. Let's make it morning. It's so hot in here. I got a headache. It's so hot. That witch is still there. No joke. In our school, yeah, because one kid got hit in the face. They used to do dodgeball, but one kid got hit in the face and just randomly decided to attack a teacher. That's like the kind of people we had to put up with. So they banned it. Like, what? We used to get paranoid about it as well, because it was like one of the things we used to enjoy, because no one in my school actually liked sports, but that was like the only thing people liked at school.
Yeah.
So like when they banned it, we was pissed. So what we used to do is we just used to take the dodgeballs and casually just do it at lunch, even though it was banned. Like stuff that was banned at school, we just did anyway.
They banned Nutmeg Rush at my school.
Yeah, kind of not shocked by that.
We didn't stop playing Nutmeg Rush, like as if we're gonna stop playing Nutmeg Rush.
They can't exactly stop you doing it though.
It's
was
because
like
one
they
day
can.
we played a massive game of Nutmeg Rush and one kid got nutmegged and he got rushed.
Yeah.
He got rushed and he goes and he tries to claim that he wasn't playing.
Yeah, that doesn't shock me. He tried to claim that he wasn't playing so that no one would rush him, that's why. Obviously.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I wasn't playing. Even though he was playing and everyone knows he was playing. Just because he got nutmegged. Everyone. Because it was a dumb idea to play Nutmeg Rush if you were rubbish, because you would get no one's like being chill. Everyone will rush you. And he got nutmegged like on the far side of the playground, and there was like one fence where you had to get to, and he was so far away from it. So straight up we just thingy. We rushed him and then yeah, we just wrecked him. I found a stone car. I don't know what it does.
Me neither.
Ah, it just cuts. You put stone into it and it gives you can make steps, a fence, or slabs. Alright, I'm picking that up and bringing it back to ours. Because we'll probably need to get stairs and stuff. There's a blast burner here. I don't know what it does though.
I remember you mentioned it yesterday, but I don't know what it does either.
Ow.
So annoying. Oh, you should have seen it. WWE tried to sue over a English women's wrestling company.
Why?
Because because they do this. I actually went to this show. Funnily enough, they do this show called She-Viver series, like, and they said that it was too close to their own one. Like, instead of it being called Survivor Series, they called it She-Viver series. But it doesn't mean that it's the same as Survivor Series. You can't just sue someone because 2 letters are different.
That's just a bit petty.
Like, you can't do it because there's a few letters that are the same. Yeah, because AEW copyrighted one of the pay-per-views that they have, and so they publicly asked Cody Rhodes for permission, and he was like, yeah man, that's cool. They were like, we don't want people suing us again like WWE, and then he was just like, yeah, that's cool, and then he was like, hope to watch your show when it releases or something like that, so you must watch them. Or he must have an idea of who they are.
Mm.
So it seemed anyway. Yeah, they do their shows at that venue we went to. But when I went, it was sold out. So imagine that venue where you basically can't move. That was basically what it was. It was one of the most ridiculous nights of my life. And imagine, that was the first time I'd been to that venue as well. So it didn't give me a good opinion of the venue. But now I'm cool about it because it's not so packed when I went IWL again. Oh man, when I went IWL, the last show was amazing. Man, Roy Johnson had a match against Lee Evan United, because that's the thing. They walk out to the Champions League theme song. It's just random as fuck. And they did like, Roy Johnson came out in like a Crystal Palace, like, because he's from Croydon, so obviously he's gonna support Crystal Palace, but he came out to like, he had like Crystal Palace gear on, and you could tell it. I knew from the moment he mentioned it that Lee Evan United were gonna come out. It was just like written in the stars basically. So they came out. They've got hilarious names as well. Like, you got Lee Evan, you got Harry Payne. Like, what? I've seen Harry Payne wrestle. You've got David Reckham. Just avoiding copyright somehow. And there's and then he's like, our number one keeper is called Reaper. I know, it's so random. They're funny though. It's funny when they start, when they're like a 5-a-side team, and it's funny when they like start doing cheers. That's really funny. They're like, fuck off Roy Johnson, fuck off. Then they're like, they start cheering, your support is fucking shit, when no one cheers for anybody. It's really weird. It's like a proper football team. My favourite bit was when he dived on the floor and the ref gave him a yellow card. That was funny. That was random. Like, I didn't expect that to happen at all.
Yeah, I thingied my bow.
Yeah,
I made
did you
an anvil.
enchant it, or?
It was already enchanted. A thingy
Yeah,
one dropped it. But I made an anvil and like put it with another bow, and now it's like
yeah, it's gone back to being good
full, yeah.
again. Yeah,
And
the
it's good
full.
because it's unbreaking 2, power 2.
Yeah,
So
sort
it's
of
actually
lasts
sick.
forever
But
as well.
I'm gonna enchant my thingy though, because we got an efficiency 1 book, so I'm gonna put it on my diamond pickaxe.
I'm up to nearly the full level, like level 30 or whatever you need to get the best thing. I don't even know how it works anymore.
But yeah, we need to make an enchantment table or something, innit?
Yeah,
What is Riptide?
no fucking clue.
Unbreaking 3 is good, but I don't know what Riptide is.
Riptide is a wrestling company in Brighton. Unrelated to Minecraft.
In Brighton, isn't it? Should be called like.
Well, in my opinion, Riptide's the perfect name.
Nah, it should be a name like No Homo or something like that.
If you said that in wrestling, you'd get beaten up. Like everyone's gay who watches wrestling. That's not a cuss either, that's generally the truth. Whenever I go to wrestling shows, I always feel out of place because everyone looks so different to me. Like when we looked at when we went to that wrestling show, everyone was so different. Like no one looked like normal or like not normal to what we look like. If you get what I mean.
Mm.
They have to have like millions of piercings and like tattoos everywhere. Yeah, yeah, like man, next time Roy Johnson does his Wasteman challenge, you have to come. It's so funny. They're so funny. Usually, what they do, what it is basically anyone can come out, but like they do stuff like rap battles and stuff.
Apparently, Riptide goes on a trident. I searched it up and it just made me more confused. Like, what the hell is
Yeah,
it?
that's what I was thinking when you mentioned it.
A trident. Like, what the hell?
Another one of my favourite wrestlers is Rex Armstrong. I don't know why. He's just random. He never wins either. He always loses. But to be fair, pretty much all the wrestlers that I like always lose whenever I go to shows anyway. So okay, casually nearly died. That like mini zombie nearly killed me. Forgotten what they're called.
You can make a turtle shell. What?
I find it funny, yeah, how literally like everybody's weddings that I've been to are like now divorced. I've been to the only people who aren't divorced are my cousins when I went to their wedding in Poland. They're the only people who aren't. I've been to like 4 weddings. Well, I guess my record's not bad. I've been to 4 weddings and only 2 are divorced out of the 4. On reflection, that isn't a good record, but it isn't bad when only half are divorced. Yeah, my cousin's divorced. I went to their wedding and I went to my aunt's wedding and she's divorced as well, so she even got re-engaged. She even got engaged to a different person and they never had their wedding, so they broke up, so there we go. That sums that up.
She's great, isn't she? She's great at picking people.
Yeah, especially people who, especially to a guy she had a kid with and then lied to her saying that he was at work when he wasn't, which was fucking weird. One of the weirdest lies ever. My cousin was like, that's well harsh, getting rid of him when he's done that. I'm like, it's not really. He could be anywhere. He could have been anywhere. So my favourite one was, well, they weren't married, but my favourite breakup was my cousin's breakup with her boyfriend. He cheated on her and then got engaged to her best friend. That was my favourite. That was the best one.
Look, we got a bloody forest next to us now. I planted so many saplings.
People would be like, why aren't you mad about it? Why should I be mad about something like that? That's fucking hilarious.
Let's speak for her, innit?
Exactly. My favourite thing, yeah, was when you was away in America and my nan was like, she doesn't like her new boyfriend and all this. They've been together not that long, probably like 3 months, 4 months, something like that. That's not really long, not for a serious relationship anyway, or so it's meant to be. But anyway, she said that, my nan said that she tried dumping him and he started crying about it, so that was funny. That was a funny one. She was like, I just think it's just weird. I don't think they're a good match. So, I mean, she's probably dumped him. I think that was the reason why she was begging for people to go out clubbing with her on Snapchat, to be fair. Don't know why. Just the van outside. Like, she's such a beg. I love how she did that. She went on Snapchat just to beg.
I ran all the way and then had to come all the way back because I forgot to get a bloody torches.
I'm literally just running around getting dirt. Probably got more than enough, but yeah. Also, I'm only taking dirt that doesn't really damage the scenery because, like, my OCD and stuff. So he's like, you don't have OCD? I'm like, yeah, I do. Minecraft made it happen for me.
We've even got jungle trees. Casually.
Like, when I open and close the door, I have to do it again, innit?
Yeah.
Not literally. That was just a joke, but yeah.
I made a campfire by accident.
Don't even know what that is, but whatever. Yeah, like, I went to one wedding where I didn't even know the people getting married were. This is a true story. Basically, Al had like a childminder or something. I'm not even sure. Like, basically there was a woman getting married and she invited everyone, like, so my mum asked if I wanted to go and I was like, hell yeah, I wanna go.
You wanna see a campfire?
Bit too far away for that anyway. At the moment. But yeah, like, my mum was like, do you want to go to a wedding? I was like, hell yeah. Like, my mum, no one, I'm pretty sure this was before my sisters were born. I can't remember. Basically, Caitlin probably wasn't born then. But I decided to go just for the sake of it. And I was the only white guy there. Basically. And there was, like, closer girls, so obviously I had to go. Or, like, I knew to go. So she could, that they could be divorced, but I don't know. I'll probably never find out, to be honest. I only met him once and I never saw him again. Imagine meeting someone at their wedding.
Hi, nice to meet you. You've got a nice wedding. Bye.
Basically what happened. Like, if I went to a random wedding, hell yeah, would I go? Why not?
For the sake of it, innit?
Like, if you was like, my uncle's getting married, do you want to come? I'd be like, hell yeah. Even if I only knew like 2 people, I'd be like, hell yeah, man. I just literally didn't know anyone. That was my only problem. And it wasn't really a problem. It's just funny. To be honest, it was a good thing I didn't really know anybody, because no one could judge me then. Because they didn't know me. Or no one could moan, because no one knew who I was. It was like when I went Poland, like there was nobody, everyone was white. Tried to say it in a way that didn't sound rude, and it was kind of hard. I don't care about being rude about Poland, I just didn't want anyone else offended. Because if I say something wrong, I'll be like them people on Twitter say something wrong when I was like 12, and then they look, I'm like 20 something, and they look back at it and they're like, he said this, and he said this like 20 years ago. Oh my god, that was such a wrong thing to say 20 years ago.
Yeah, just be like,
when he was like 12.
I was gonna say something rude then, but I don't want you to get banned or something.
YouTube ain't the thing I'm worried about, it's just Twitch. They ban people for saying the N-word now.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Like, but you don't have to say it, someone else can say it, but you'll get banned for it. It's dumb. It's a dumb system. But I guess they can't go around looking at videos forever because someone said the N-word. Like, someone else said the N-word. Otherwise it would take forever. And then they would have to find it out at what moment the person said it as well. Hopefully, because I said N-word, that it won't get me banned. Well, it hasn't got me banned because my stream's still going. Not that I wasn't worried, I was just wondering. I'm not gonna test it. But yeah, basically, Poland. When I was in Poland, everyone was just white.
Yeah, I don't think there can't be anyone in the world surprised by that.
Like we only saw one black woman when we was at the platform waiting for the train. That was literally the only time we saw anyone black. And my sisters, but can't really count them because they were obviously gonna come with us anyway.
Oh, we saw one black person, but we did take him.
I was the only person who didn't go.
Probably because he thought.
Yeah, that was the reason why I didn't go, because he didn't want any abuse or anything. My sister, people were rude about my sister, and my sister's not even black, they're just mixed race. Like, and it was only the Polish people that had the problem. Like, there was some Indian guy there, no one had a problem with him. But nah, because my sister's a different colour.
Mate, can't even be mixed race these days.
Yeah.
Poland's just a madness. Poland's just literally all white.
Like, how comes Polish and black people can live in Tooting but can't live in Poland? I always kept taking the piss in Poland out of the fact that they all live in Tooting.
Literally in Tooting, there's just literally black, Indian, and Polish people. They all live together.
Yeah, like when I was like, I live in Tooting, to like this Polish woman I was talking to, she was like, "Where's that?" I was like, "How don't you know? You all live there." Had to pull that cuss out a few times.
You just gotta be like, yeah. If you came to England, that's where you would live.
Yeah, basically what I said. I was just like, yeah, everyone lives there, so surprised you don't know about it.
Your family probably lives there.
And you probably, when you go holiday, see your Polish family in England, that's where they are. Recently, I've been, for these places that I've been going to, like when I had surgery the other day, all the people that I've been having have been like African, but they've been having like some of the dead longest names. It's so weird. And like they're proper African and stuff. It's really funny. It's just something that I noticed recently a lot. Like, I'm not bothered. It's just hard to say their name, innit? But yeah, when my sister was in Poland, people were bare rude to my sister about my sisters. It was only the Polish people. And like, the thing was, yeah, was when I noticed, yeah, that when I noticed that when I was in Poland, you could tell when someone was being rude about you by the way they spoke. Like, there were these girls, yeah, that were, I knew they were talking about me, yeah, and I knew they couldn't understand my language, but when I walked up to her and said that I knew she was saying shit about me, like, she replied like she didn't understand what I was saying. I was like, you know what I'm saying, and then she replied back saying we wasn't. Like, yeah, exactly, you know what I'm saying. That's how hilarious it was. Yeah, I know.
A bucket of water. So annoying.
What's your position? Do you remember the coordinates of where our house is?
No.
It's like 400, isn't it?
Yeah, 459, I think it was.
I'm at 240 something. So yeah, I'm not too far away. But yeah, I just knew when someone was cussing me down in a foreign language, like, that's how like, I got an achievement. Adventuring time. Discover 17 biomes. Jesus Christ. But yeah, it was like, I could tell by sort of how aggressive the person was talking to the other person if they was cussing me down or not, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I sort of knew. Which is kind of an interesting way to know, but I just knew, really.
I'm just making a bucket of water on the fly.
I've got slowness, brilliant. It's not actually done anything, to be honest, because I'm on ice anyway. There's like a house on the ice. It's lit up as well. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I forgot. I did. Oh, I got my map with me.
Was that a creeper?
Sounded like a thunder.
I guess so. No, it's like lightning or something, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm bare deep in the ground. I don't know how I can hear that.
You can kind of see where the house is on the map, even though we're kind of like outside the map. Like, also I can kind of judge by you because you're not too far away from the house anyway.
Surely that's not lightning because it's happening bare frequent and I'm underground.
Yeah, I think it is because I saw it on my screen. It's night time as well, so yeah, like that's the funny thing about languages is you can tell when someone's speaking aggressively, even if you don't understand the language. So like when they were chatting shit about me, I was like, I know you're chatting shit about me, by the way, and then they acted like they wasn't, and then they managed to understand what I was saying, even though they were like, we can't speak English.
Can't speak English. Yeah, you just spoke English, you're dumb.
Exactly. That's exactly what I said, basically. Being black and going into Poland is just the worst idea ever anyway. Or being any other than white. Because people just assume you're Polish, innit, if you're white. In Poland. I assume anyway. When I was in Poland, yeah, there was like the place for the venue of where my cousin got married. Honestly, can't remember where my cousin got married. That's how shit the wedding was. I assume it was where they got married, but basically there was like, to give you an idea of how out of the way this place was, yeah, there was 3 shops, and then like the nearest place was fucking miles away. Because like you go on the motorway from the moment you leave the place, yeah. That wasn't really the point, but I love the way, yeah, there was like this meat place there, but it was literally so far out of the way, it's ridiculous. There was no point in it being there. It was so out the way. It was massive as well. There was just like 2 corner shops, and then just a massive meat place that sells meat. Like, it had no reason to be there. It was just there. Like, it must get no business. The thing I was worried about was having the wrong amount of money, and the thing is, I knew the woman on the desk wouldn't, on like the counter, wouldn't be able to speak English either. So like, I didn't want her to like report me to the police when neither of us could speak the same language. That's an absolute nightmare. That would have been. Could you imagine that? Getting reported to the police. I was only buying a Coke, but still, it don't matter. Don't matter what I was buying. I didn't want to be reported to the fucking police. Especially not bloody Polish police. when you're in a foreign country, uh, when you're in a foreign country and you can't understand the language, it doesn't help. I've literally just loaded up my live stream and just put it on. I see where we are. I was in the right direction. I just couldn't find the thing, and then I found that massive thing that you put up. I was pretty much in the correct place, and I just accidentally went the wrong way.
Mm. Just easy to get lost in it.
Yeah. I only have 2 bread left, and I have no other food than that, so I had to go back.
I actually remembered food for once.
It's not that I didn't remember it, it's just that I didn't have, it just ran out basically. Yeah, like, I just didn't want to get in trouble for not paying for a fucking Coke. But yeah, basically the woman had no idea how to speak English. You can just tell because of where I was that no one was going to be able to speak English. So she said in Polish probably how much it cost. I gave her the money, and then that was it. Like, I knew not to say anything because I knew she wasn't going to understand it regardless of what I'd have said.
Mm.
I didn't learn any Polish because I'm pretty sure I didn't have my phone wasn't working properly or something back then, so, or like, do you know what it was? I think I had an iPhone 4, so it wasn't exactly, like, it wasn't new, so there wasn't really anything I could download to even sort of learn how to say hi in Polish, and it's not a fucking easy language either. At least if I went somewhere that spoke French, then I'd be able to, or some Spanish or something, I'd be able to do that kind of easier. But
oh yeah, for sure.
Not fucking Poland. Like, I want to go to Luxembourg, and they speak French, so they speak French and German, I'm pretty sure. No joke, this was how appalling it is in Poland, yeah? When my nan, so basically my nan knew, like, she was like an older woman. My nan knew, like, she was, I guess you could say she was a family friend rather than, like, just a friend. But anyway, my nan knew her because they'd met before. But anyway, they went and took a taxi together, obviously to make it cheaper for everybody, and the driver couldn't understand, was finding it hard to understand English or what they were saying in Polish, so she randomly started speaking in German, and the driver knew what she was saying. How fucking random is that? Well, it isn't even the language. It's not even the language they speak or anything, but the guy knew German. How fucking lucky was that? So yeah, basically, what I'm gonna do if I ever go Luxembourg is just to write down words that they can say, like phrases and crap.
Well, found some more diamond.
Brilliant.
I was digging out, yeah, and loads of gravel just fell.
And then there was diamond.
No, and then it just revealed another path. The gravel falling just
Yeah.
revealed a path above it. And then I just followed that path, and then there was just diamonds casually there. I was like, okay. Wow. I love how last time I was like, oh, I found the most diamonds you could find. And it was like 7 in one spot. This time there's 8. Might as well just call me the Diamond King now. I found all the diamonds in the world.
Or I'm gonna be messing up the chests. I've got literally my whole inventory's full, so obviously I'm gonna sort it out again. It's just my inventory's full, so I don't really want to have a full inventory. And I have no food either, so I need to get bread. This is why I want to make a farm, because I want to be able to sort of get like food and not have to be like, oh, we ain't got no food.
I found that I'm in a ravine that literally leads to the surface. Mad. So I was in a ravine that leads to the surface, and then it leads down into another ravine. That's why I could hear thunder. That's mad. Skeleton nearly just shot me off of the side. I would have cried.
Man, that always happens, I swear. There's always one random skeleton chilling.
Oh, there's not a random skeleton. There's a skeleton spawner in this ravine.
Oh, that's just weird.
There's not a skeleton spawner anymore. Because, hell no, we do not need a skeleton spawner in a ravine. We're gonna get wrecked.
One day we're gonna go there and get shot off the side. £1,000,000, that's gonna happen.
You want a disc?
Not really.
Just bring back a sick disc.
I don't have music on, so... because it always repeats in it and it's kind of annoying. I've heard all the music for Minecraft, so I don't need to hear it over and over again. Oh yeah, by the way, you see that whole suspension thing with that wrestler?
Yeah.
It was fake.
Yeah, I thought so. So
did I. I forgot to send it to you, but yeah, I thought it was fake. I just wanted to, I wasn't too sure because they didn't make it. It was kind of serious in a way, but then it wasn't. They made it seem quite serious, but then obviously I found out it wasn't. When they were like, if she wins a match, then she can be reinstated. Like, what's that all about?
They should do that in real life. You're fired unless you win this fight.
Yeah, like a real one as well. Turn it into like fucking boxing match, innit?
That would be funny.
MMA. Do like UFC rules or something, or like the state rules. The number one thing I hate about UFC, well, to be honest, I kind of hate it in general, is when someone's fighting for a country that they're definitely not from, and it like hurts my OCD. Seeing like some lad from America fighting for like New Zealand, like what's that all about?
Oh, I found some diamond.
What is like the dumbest country in UFC someone fights for, even though you can tell they're not from there? Some guy from America fights for Afghanistan, innit? It's probably Brock Lesnar, actually, fighting for Canada. That's kind of dumb.
Adesanya fights for New Zealand. Like, he trains and stuff in New Zealand, doesn't he? But I think he fights for...
Hey, I got a trident. It's like an arrow. You're like, they're completely not from that country, but they just fight for them.
Alistair Overeem fights for...
Oh yeah, Holland, and he's born in London. But that one makes a bit of sense. There's some that just don't make sense at all. Oh, what the hell is that?
Oh my Jesus, that was close.
I've just picked up a Nautilus shell, whatever that is.
I almost died from lava. Good job I did come and get that bucket of water, or I would have been dead.
Yeah, because no way we're getting them diamonds back. Yeah, Brock Lesnar fighting for Canada was kind of random.
He lives in Canada, that's why he fights for Canada, I think.
Yeah, he does. But it's still weird because he isn't Canadian at all. He's probably only lived there for like a year. It's like, that's like me having that I'm from Hackbridge. Technically I'd be from Wellington, but...
Guess what, the other day I was saying to my dad, for some reason I thought Worcester Park was literally right next to Hackbridge.
Nah. Worcester
dad was
Park
like,
is near my
What are you
nan's.
thinking about? I was like, yeah, the station's right next to it. He's like, nah, mate.
Nah, Worcester Park is near my nan's in North Cheam.
Literally the opposite way from each other.
Sue works in Worcester Park nearly. She literally nearly works there. Should have seen it, man. People were like, Britain's Got Talent were fuming because some kid went on India's Got Talent and Britain's Got Talent as well. Fuming. Like, oh well.
Why was they angry?
Because he went on India's Got Talent and Britain's Got Talent and got through.
So
Exactly, that's what I thought. So what, man? They're both talent. Just because you've been on one doesn't mean they're not allowed to be on the other. Most of the people who go on Britain's Got Talent are foreign anyway.
what if he's half British, half Indian? Is he not
Yeah.
allowed to do either?
No joke, Big Brother in India is called Big Boss. I think that's a better name. Can you imagine Big Boss? There's this woman who was on Australian Big Brother. She went on Indian Big Brother because she was born in India. You can tell she was born in India. She doesn't have like she doesn't have the stereotypical Indian accent, but like it's just the way she looks. She doesn't sound Indian. She sounds like me or you. Like she doesn't have the. She has kind of more of an English accent than she does like Australian or anything like that. I'm not gonna lie, I actually prefer the way all the other Big Brothers are run over the English one. Like they have an American one, they have
Yeah, the American
Canadian
one's
one.
pretty good.
They have. I watched the Australian one. The Australian one finished years ago, though. So you can only watch what they've got up to that point. In the American
How's
one,
the
they have a
American?
celebrity one as well. In the last series of Australian Big Brother, um a semi-celebrity went on it. Some guy from who was entered the Paralympic games went on there.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what sport he did. I think he did swimming, but he had like one leg basically. In my opinion, sometimes when this, I'm not sure if this would be a cuss or not, but sometimes or some sort of unfair advantage, but some of the people who are disabled, sometimes they could even enter the normal Olympics. Some of them could, like swimming and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, if you've got dwarfism and stuff like that, that'd be unfair, because you could easily get an advantage then for just being sort of taller in it. Don't know if I sound like I'm cussing. I don't feel like I'm cussing people though. Like I don't want to be rude in general. So
No. Well, in the cheerleading, yeah, there's like a Paralympic bit,
yeah,
and there was people in it just who had dyslexia and stuff. Like, come on.
yeah, that's not fucking a disability. Not like a proper not a disability, a physical one.
Like, dyslexia is gonna make you not able to compete or something. Like, that's a
Yeah.
joke.
Like, it's hard in school, but not to be a cheerleader. Unless you're trying to spell the word cheerleader or something.
Oh, that reminds me, because at the beginning they have to like hold up plaques which say like red, white, and blue. And I
Yeah.
was like, if they've just got dyslexic people in the Paralympics, when they just hold up the signs like they're wrong, like green, red, yellow, or something.
Yeah.
Even less, like Mexico.
I only really think it affects people when they're spelling though, rather than holding up an actual sign, I guess. But I'm not too sure.
But yeah, in what world does like dyslexia or like a disability they need to
Yeah,
like come?
that means they can't compete in normal stuff. Yeah, I understand that completely. Like, in my opinion, though, if you're a Paralympian, you should be able to enter the normal Olympics anyway, because it'd be cool to see the difference. Like, even if you know you're not gonna win, you should just be able to enter it because you're part of the Olympics anyway. Like the Paralympics as well. Like, I'd be interested to see sort of someone with dwarfism or something like that who does the swimming enter the normal Olympics and see how well they do then, regardless if they did crap or not.
I'm coming back now. I don't want to lose this diamond.
I've just really been sorting out the back of this barn. It won't look like much, but I've sort of just made the back bit longer so we can extend rather than having to cramp everything, make it all cramped at the back. Like, I don't want to be able, I don't want it to all be cramped.
Alright, where am I? Oh, I'm gonna be miles away probably. What's your coordinates?
468 and 250.
Why? Jesus Christ. I honestly can't explain how close to death I was.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you was unhappy because of how far away you was, to be honest.
there was a hole in the ground to the ravine. So I'm just like running, looking at the coordinates, not looking at the
Yeah, and you
ground.
like just saw
Just
it at
run
the last
straight into
second.
stuff. Luckily, the hole had a side, so I somehow survived. But honestly, I don't know. That was so close. I'm just nearly. Jesus Christ, man. What did you say coordinates were? Sorry.
400, 70 and 200 basically.
That's a long old way.
Didn't think there was any point in being so specific because you'll be able to find it anyway.
Yeah, once I get close, I'll be fine anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You see that sandy bit? I'm literally gonna pick up a load of that, you know, that stuff that you put and you put water around it and it grows.
Yeah.
Forgotten what it's called. Yeah, I'm literally just sort of flattening that part of the land so I can make a part of it quite big.
Oh, I see the village already anyway. It's quite
Yeah,
easy to find. You just see a
because it's
village.
so big, ain't it? Like, that's
Maybe
how
got the
I
sign.
found it.
Lol, there's a skeleton in the water. Where are you?
Bloody hell, it's nearly 5. Jeez, it's only 10 minutes till 5.
Jeez.
That went so fucking quick. How long has this been going on for? Fucking hell, 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's kind of like how time consuming this game is sometimes.
Yeah.
Love how you've literally enchanted everything.
Well, the hat I just got from a zombie.
Oh. Friendly fires off, innit?
Yeah.
I knew you was gonna do stuff like that, that's why I turned it off.
Yeah.
That's like the only thing you can do now.
Just cooked the chicken. Like with a flint still. It's funny if you like kill something with flint and steel, like set them on fire. Then
Yeah,
they
it
just
cooks
drop.
it, innit?
Well, we got 18 diamond now. I got some obsidian.
That we need that.
What's
Good,
obs?
thankfully. Isn't this thing called like wheat or something? Well, not wheat, but I can't remember what it's called. See, we'll find out now.
What are you
Sugar
talking about?
cane.
Ah.
That's what I was trying to think. Yeah, it grows faster on sand, I think. So I'm just making a place for it. Might as well sleep now because it's dark now. And I'm gonna be down in a sec.
Casually got a shell.
Yeah, that's what I dropped in it.
Apparently tridents make you go through water.
I need to pick up the water buckets. Let's go to sleep quick. Love how none of that hurt me, even though you tried it.
Now just annoy your OCD.
Yep.
Look when you go swimming. Watch this.
Couldn't see anything. Can't see it if you're doing it to me. Anyway, I'm sorting this crap out anyway.
Can you see?
Yeah, you like dive down. Just makes it more realistic, to be honest. I think there's like 4 minutes left, so well, I'm just gonna finish this really.
I'm just setting animals on fire. I'm just getting my cooked food.
I put it all down. I need to extend it already, so
I set a sheep on fire it ran across the side of the river the whole way around and didn't jump in for some reason. I'd just go set the village on fire.
Won't be helpful.
That'll be quite unhelpful if I can't find my way home.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just literally going and getting food. Horses just make a horrific sound when they're on fire.
Yeah.
I think it still's dead now. I'm just waiting for this last sheep to die. Thank you. No, I'm coming back. I was trying to get a cat on fire, but they just run away. I hit a cat. I wanted to see if it would fight me. Well, killing a cat literally does nothing.
I'm just gonna collect this wheat and then we'll finish up.
At least killing a horse will give you a level. Killing a cat literally is pointless. I'm just coming back to the house.
I might extend this, you know. And when I say extend this, make two rows worth. I can't reach it. Oh well.
Have you got wheat?
Yeah,
Throw some to me.
I've got shitload. God. Is there any bone meal? Is there any bone meal in here? Can't see any. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay, I'm gonna use this bone meal. what I'll do if we play this later or tomorrow or whatever, then I think we should extend this wheat farm. Extend this wheat farm and sort out the actual farm for the animals. For sure.
I managed to capture a bloody sheep in there. In the barn.
We'll sort out the barn properly, and I'll extend it as well. I'm gonna extend it. I'm gonna make it further out, because if you go out at the back, you'll see that there's loads of if you go around the back, you'll see there's loads of room now from where I put all the dirt down, so we can extend it even more, and I'm gonna make it even longer. So I'm basically done when you're done.
Right, one sec. I'm just gonna throw these. I'm just trying to get some light into the barn.
Yeah, don't want mobs spawning in it.
Alright. That should be fine.
Okay. There we go. Stop. Saved and all that.